Hello guys, how are you? I hope you are well. So my last video when I made for the IDOC overview, Nikhil asked me regarding, sir, please make one video in trigger point in PP. So what is the trigger point and how we can set up in PP? So this video is based upon this. Okay. Before I made one more video. The topic was the profit center and cost center. So what is the difference between the profit center and cost center? So I told that profit center, I'm just repeating briefly, profit center where the revenue is generating. Okay, it may be a plant, it may be a department. Okay, and cost center where the expenses are going on while production. Okay, so one profit center may be a multi cost center. One profit center under multiple cost center can be created, and profit center we are assigning in metal master. Okay, and cost center we are assigning into the work center. When we create the work center, when we assign the activity types, what is my setup time, what is my processing time, what is my manpower. Okay, so when we create the activity type, then in KP26 is a transaction where we are assigning the cost center to the activity type with the price. Okay, and cost center we are assigning into the, once the cost center has been created and it has been assigned in KP26 transaction, then we are able to assign this cost center to particular cost center to respective activity type into the your work center costing view. Okay, that I did not add at that time. So this video I am adding again. So okay, so this is the complete, and right now I am just I will start regarding the trigger point. So what is the trigger point basically? So trigger point is used to trigger the operation or order when the operation stage change. I am repeating, trigger point we used in operation or production order, okay, when the operation stage change. Okay, next, what are the steps, what are the stages in production order? So once we create the production order, the status will be, system status will be a CRTD. Okay, if you are creating any production order CO01, then the primary level status will be CRTD. Then REL, you are releasing the order, you are checking the materialability, you are issuing the goods GMPS. Okay, then you are doing the PCNF, partially confirmation you are doing operation wise, then you are doing confirmation, then finally you are doing the delivery check mark, then DLV status. So these are the stage wise status of the production order. Okay, CRTD, REL, PCNF, CNF, then DLV, then TACO, then close. These are the order types. Order stages. Okay. So where we are assigning this trigger point? So for example, I have 2 operation or 4 operation in any production order. I am manufacturing any product which have 4 operation type: 0010, 0020, 0030, 0040. Okay, I want, unless and until my 10 operation will not confirm, then my 20 operations should not confirm. Once my operation number 10 will be confirmed, then only my 20 operation should be confirmed. Like when my 20 operation will be confirmed, after then my 30 operation should be confirmed. So we are doing the succeeding operation. Okay, understood? There is a one point. Another here we are using the trigger point. I will let you know how to map this trigger point and where we need to assign. Next case, this is the first case, operation level. Second case, if you want to create the rework order, you are doing your confirmation. Okay, production order confirmation. you are putting some quantity, rework quantity, okay, and you want rework order should be generated automatically. In that case also we are using the trigger point. So right now I am giving one example for the operation level. Accordingly you can map for rework order also. Okay, you can go through the documents and easily you can map it, you can set up also. This is not a very complicated. Okay, so first you need to go CO31 transaction. CO31, you will create one trigger point. Okay, so there is a photo. Let me go through my document. Okay, so CO31 is a transaction. Just go there and create the standard trigger point. Okay, so what will be the trigger point? You want to trigger the second operation should be confirm when my first operation will be a confirm. Okay, then only. So you have to go, there is a 4 to 5 functionality in CO31. First is a release succeeding operation. So once my 10 operation will be confirmed, then only my 20 operation will be released. Okay, like that. So release succeeding operation, succeeding means next operation, preceding means previous operation. Okay, so first release succeeding operations, second release up to stop indicator, release preceding operations, create order with reference, insert reference operation set, start workflow task. So more and more I used only one project I used this operation level, another I did not use. Okay, so more and more operation level and production order level we are using the trigger point. You just go to CO31 and select first one. You have to assign the trigger point uses and trigger point group, and you need to give the description. Any trigger point you can give the description like release the next operation or trigger point for release succeeding operation. That will be your description. Okay, now you have to tick mark the function release succeeding operation. Then system status will be CNF, confirmation. CNF is status, and you should do in active and just a check mark. It should be automatically. So once my 10 operation will be confirmed, automatically my 20 operation will be a release for the confirmation. Okay, now trigger point, you go to CO31 and you can assign easily. There is a very much good document in Google. You can search and easily you can do it just step by step. So once you map the trigger point, next you need to go to the routing. Okay, so what you will do in routing, once your trigger point has been created, you will go to routing, you put your material, plant, enter, then you will go to operation. Okay, you go to operation. In operation there will be a 4 operation, for example 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, you just select 10, go to extra, and you can see here there is a one tab, trigger point parameter. Trigger point parameter, this will be a editable. You just click there, assign data whatever you maintain in CO31. Okay, you do this, then you create new order. When you create the order, go to operation overview. Okay, go to operation overview. You can see that operation number 10 will be a CRTD status. Okay, then it will be released. Then once you do the confirmation, then 20, 30, 40 still will be a CRTD status. So once you will confirm the 10, then automatically once you save, confirmation save, then automatically your 20 operation will be a REL status, REL release status automatically. Okay, just do it, follow the process, follow with the document. If any issue you face, you can comment in this video, and you can call me also, we will rectify. Okay, so this is the brief information about the trigger point. Just go through the document and do it. Thank you so much. Be happy and take care. Thanks.